Narcissism describes someone who is excessively self-centered. It originates from Greek mythology, where Narcissus fell in love with his own reflection. In psychology, narcissism is more complex. It ranges from healthy self-esteem to narcissistic personality disorder, or NPD. NPD is a severe form of narcissism requiring clinical diagnosis. People with NPD exhibit grandiosity, need for admiration, and lack of empathy. They believe they are superior and expect special treatment. This disorder affects about 1% of the population. Many display narcissistic traits without meeting NPD criteria. Narcissism can manifest in two primary forms: grandiose and vulnerable. Grandiose narcissists are confident, assertive, and often charismatic. They believe they are superior and have an inflated sense of their own importance. Vulnerable narcissists, on the other hand, are more subtle. They may seem insecure or anxious but still need admiration. They can be hypersensitive to criticism and may react with anger or withdrawal. Understanding these types helps in identifying narcissistic behavior in various settings. The emotional impact of narcissism extends to both victims and narcissists. For victims, the experience can be devastating. Narcissists often manipulate others to meet their own needs. This leads to feelings of worthlessness and anxiety in victims. Narcissists, despite their confidence, suffer internally. They rely heavily on external validation. Without admiration, they become irritable or depressed. Understanding this toll is essential for prevention and recovery. Narcissism can wreak havoc in romantic relationships. At first, a narcissist may seem charming and attentive, sweeping their partner off their feet. This phase, known as love bombing, is designed to secure the partner's affection and loyalty. However, once the narcissist feels secure in the relationship, their behavior often changes. They may become controlling, critical, and demanding. The partner's needs and feelings are ignored, leading to an imbalance in the relationship. The narcissist's need for admiration and control can stifle their partner's independence and self-esteem. This creates a toxic environment where the partner may feel trapped and devalued. In some cases, the narcissist may engage in infidelity or other forms of betrayal. They may justify their actions by blaming their partner, further eroding trust and intimacy. The emotional roller coaster can leave the partner feeling confused and hurt. Recognizing these patterns is crucial for individuals in romantic relationships with narcissists. It can help them seek support and make informed decisions about their future. Section 5. Narcissism in family dynamics. Narcissism can also disrupt family dynamics. A narcissistic parent, for example, may demand perfection from their children while offering little emotional support. This can lead to feelings of inadequacy and low self-esteem in the children. The parent may use manipulation and guilt to control their offspring, creating a toxic family environment. Siblings may also be affected, especially if one is favored over the others. The favored child may develop narcissistic traits themselves, while the others struggle with feelings of resentment and neglect. This can lead to long-term emotional scars and strained relationships. In some cases, a narcissistic family member may pit relatives against each other to maintain control. This can create divisions and conflicts within the family, making it difficult for members to support each other. Understanding the impact of narcissism in family settings is essential for breaking the cycle of abuse and fostering healthier relationships. It highlights the need for awareness and intervention to protect vulnerable family members. Section 6. Narcissists in the workplace. Narcissists can create significant challenges in the workplace. They often seek positions of power and influence where they can receive the admiration they crave. However, their leadership style can be problematic. They may be overly critical, demanding, and unwilling to listen to feedback. This can create a toxic work environment where employees feel undervalued and stressed. Narcissistic leaders may also take credit for others' work and blame subordinates for failures. This can lead to low morale and high turnover rates. Employees may feel demotivated and disengaged, affecting overall productivity and job satisfaction. Colleagues of narcissists may also struggle. Narcissists can be competitive and manipulative, undermining others to advance their own careers. This can create a culture of distrust and conflict within teams. Recognizing narcissistic behavior in the workplace is crucial for maintaining a healthy work environment. It highlights the need for effective management strategies to address and mitigate the impact of narcissism. Section 7. Societal influence of narcissism. Narcissism extends beyond personal relationships and the workplace. It can influence society as a whole. In a culture that often values individual success and self-promotion, narcissistic traits can be reinforced. This is particularly evident in areas like entertainment, sports, and business, where fame and wealth are highly prized. The rise of social media has further amplified narcissistic behavior. Platforms that reward likes, shares, and followers can encourage people to seek validation through superficial means. This can lead to a culture of comparison and competition where self-worth is tied to online popularity. Narcissism can also influence societal values. A focus on material success and personal achievement can overshadow the importance of empathy, community, and collective well-being. This can create a fragmented society where individuals prioritize their own needs over the common good. Understanding the societal impact of narcissism is essential for promoting healthier values and behaviors. It highlights the need for a balance between individual success and collective well-being. Section 8. The role of social media. Social media promotes narcissistic behavior. Platforms encourage users to share their lives widely. This leads to a focus on appearance and popularity. The curated nature creates unrealistic standards. Idealized lives make others feel inadequate. This fuels a cycle of seeking approval. Influencers exemplify narcissistic traits. They promote a lifestyle of excess and self-indulgence. This impacts young people profoundly. Addressing this is crucial for healthier interactions. Digital literacy is needed to mitigate negative effects. Section 9. Political narcissism. Narcissism is not limited to personal and social spheres. It can also influence politics. Narcissistic leaders often seek power and control, believing they are uniquely qualified to lead. They may use charisma and manipulation to gain support, promising grandiose visions of the future. However, their leadership can be problematic. Narcissistic politicians may prioritize their own interests over the needs of their constituents. They may be unwilling to listen to criticism or collaborate with others, leading to divisive and authoritarian governance. The impact of political narcissism can be far-reaching. It can erode trust in institutions, polarize societies, and undermine democratic processes. Citizens may become disillusioned and disengaged, feeling that their voices are not heard. Understanding the impact of narcissism in politics is essential for promoting accountable and empathetic leadership. It highlights the need for vigilance and active participation to safeguard democratic values. Section 10. Recovery and healing for victims. Recovery and healing for victims of narcissism can be a challenging process. The first step is recognizing the abuse and understanding its impact. Victims may need to seek professional help, such as therapy, to address the emotional scars and rebuild their self-esteem. Support from friends and family is also crucial. Victims need a safe and supportive environment where they can express their feelings and receive validation. Building a network of supportive relationships can help counteract the isolation and manipulation experienced in narcissistic relationships. Self-care and self-compassion are essential for healing. Victims should focus on activities that promote well-being and self-worth. This can include hobbies, exercise, and mindfulness practices. Setting boundaries and learning to say no can also help in regaining control and autonomy. Recovery is a gradual process, but with the right support and strategies, victims can rebuild their lives and regain their sense of self-worth. Section 11. Recovery for narcissists and conclusion. Recovery for narcissists is also possible, though it can be challenging. Narcissists must first recognize their behavior and its impact on others. This requires a willingness to change and seek help. Therapy can be beneficial, particularly approaches like cognitive behavioral therapy that address underlying thought patterns and behaviors. Building empathy is a crucial part of recovery. Narcissists need to learn to understand and value others' feelings and perspectives. This can help them form healthier and more genuine relationships. Developing self-awareness and self-compassion can also reduce the need for external validation. education and support are essential for recovery. Narcissists can benefit from learning about their condition and connecting with others who are on a similar journey. Support groups and online communities can provide encouragement and accountability. In conclusion, recognizing and addressing narcissism is crucial for fostering healthier interactions and relationships. By understanding its destructive nature and promoting empathy and self-awareness, we can create a more compassionate and connected society.